Let's take a look at Daytona. I don't know about you, but I've been really trying to figure out Dragon Trail, and I gave up. I have resigned on my position of a person who tried to win at Dragon Trail, and I have accepted the position of a person who is escaping to Daytona. So let's see if that's gonna do me any good. Oi. Taking my first laps on Daytona, in Daytona, on Daytona. Don't know. Okay, second. No, maybe third, but just smoother than that. Goddamn. Lord knows I am not familiar with the Viper. Maybe I should just take a car that I am familiar with, no? That would make much more sense. Yeah, this is a wild beast, isn't it? Okay. Don't know my braking points yet. Okay, yeah, definitely gotta upshift sooner. Oh right, not enough. That was optimistic. This is gonna be much more fun than Dragon Trail. What have I been doing the whole week? Why was I torturing myself with that when I could have been here? This looks like so much fun. Okay, a little more brake there before, okay. And maybe a small penalty there. I've just brushed the grass. Reasonable, my friend. Yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna take a couple laps here to just get acclimated to this track. Bro, maybe that was early. Maybe that was early for the gas. Okay. Definitely upshift. Okay, that was much better than before. Okay, that was maybe a little early. Definitely shouldn't just push full gas with this car. I don't think that's gonna work out the best for you. Okay, I can definitely hold my speed there a little better. I think so. Well, I should. And I should definitely try to adjust the braking points. Or not braking points, yeah, of course, but braking bias, maybe. I should get used to driving with those. Okay. Keeping it quite straight through the chicane. I mean, I'm not even that thrilled from setting best laps for myself, new personal best, because you know how it is, those first laps. Okay, that was ambitious. That was quite ambitious. Okay. Oh, that was ambitious as well. I'm an ambitious man. Okay. Oh, yeah, maybe I could have positioned the car on the outside there. Ah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Well, like, it matters. It matters. Oh, no, 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 no. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Amigo, ¿qué te haces? Es un loco machina. Pinche pendejo. Don't even know what that means, but it's fun to say. Pinche pendejo. Cabrón. Cabrón. Cabrón or cabrón or... Hey. Cabrón. Cabrón. Okay. Just driving this car is sort of like driving the Chevrolet, I don't know what's the exact model. You know, Bumblebee. The Chevrolet that Bumblebee was. It's like, it reminds me of that. Like, if you are gonna floor it, or just if you're gonna tickle the gas a little too much, you know, tickling this pickle is gonna resolve in a fickle moment. Very fickle. Don't know what that word means, but it sounded funny. Yeah, you really have to be cautious with the gas. Someone's calling me. Oh, my brother's calling. God dang. Un momento. Hello, hello, and we're back. I'm just called with my bro. Let's go. Okay. Oh, and I finally got rally to work, so I guess I'm gonna go rally as well. Honestly, maybe I will just switch to rally. Why am I don't even know why I'm going for Gran Turismo today. Well, I kind of felt like it. Yeah, I wanted to play multiplayer, right? I guess I'm gonna go sign up for the next race because I mean I'm not gonna set my best times. I'm not gonna get like super used to this place. But I mean, I'm in D-rated drivers. I don't feel like everyone here is, so yeah, who cares? Really use the run up there. I think I can hit the apex later there. That would be beneficial, I would say, probably. Okay. I guess in fact, like here, I'm not gonna spin. I don't know. Maybe I could rev the engine a little bit. Maybe that's gonna be beneficial. It don't seem to be. Okay. I don't know. Okay, that was much smoother. Okay. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, the timer says I accelerated too late, but mine says I did not spin, so that's a win. I would say that when you're sim racing, you need to practice being positive, because if you won't be positive about just hitting a small thing better or just not sliding or like being happy that you recovered from a slide nicely at least, if you're gonna be too perfectionist, you're not gonna enjoy this too much. You're gonna be stressed out about every little thing. I mean, I feel like Gran Turismo or driving in general like is very detail oriented, and especially if you're doing qualification, but sometimes you just gotta drive. You just gotta flow through the turns. Who cares, man? Like, let it go a little bit. So you're a D-rated driver like me. Who cares? Who cares, man? Right now I am working through having a little block. I need to try to edit my first video somehow. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just once you kind of like do the first video, it's just much easier to get started on the next one. And I had very ambitious plans for this channel. And I guess I didn't allow myself to kind of like just naturally like figure it out, and I didn't even wonder about how actually the process is gonna go. Like, am I gonna enjoy it? Is it gonna be, do I know at least, like, I didn't acknowledge I don't know what I'm doing. So just like with the racing here, I'm trying to take it a little easier lately and just try to ease myself into editing the first video. Just try it out, you know, like, because if you're just gonna, you know, create very ambitious plans for yourself and you're gonna force yourself to perform, like, I mean, at some point the spark is gonna disappear, and if you need creativity for that certain thing, or you know, some sort of level of attention that's relaxed and focused at the same time, it's much just the energies kind of shift. You cannot just expect yourself to perform every time you want, especially if you have ADHD like me, or potentially some form of autism or something. Sometimes things are just gonna be complicated and messy, and you're not gonna get it perfect on the first try. Nobody will. You just sort of gotta flow through. It don't really matter what you're doing, you know. Sometimes you just gotta flow through, you know, in life. Grasping for control too much is just gonna make everything spiral on you. That's not a fun experience. It truly isn't. Yeah, so you sort of just flow, like I'm flowing right now through these corners. I'm not really even forcing myself to do anything. I'm just driving. I'm just hitting the corners. Why not? Just kind of getting my feel in. Where do I need to do what here? Honestly, this track is so much more enjoyable than Dragon Trail. Like, right now as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why have I been playing that track so much? That thing sucks balls. Dragon Trail sucks balls, guys. Doesn't it? I don't know. Sorry, Gran Turismo 7 developing team. That track, like, oh my god. It's so punishing. It punishes you all the time for every little mistake. Here, I feel like I have a little more room to breathe. There's a little more wind and a drag going under the balls, you know. You don't feel as hot, you don't gotta sweat so much. Haha. Stand up comedy while sitting down and driving. Badums. Yeah. I mean, this is definitely a no brake corner. And this is definitely a high braking corner. Okay. Very gentle with the gas. Nice. Save that. We don't need no counter steering here. I got all the counter steering I need. I think rally and drifting really teaches you counter steering. Like, if you ever thought counter steering in racing is hard, like, for real, man, go play something like Motorfest and put the drift assist like high, super high. Like, it's gonna pull the car from side to side even more. It's gonna increase the, I don't know, lateral G's. Am I saying that correctly? I guess I am, maybe not. But you know, the force that when you're going through a turn that pulls the car outwards to, you know, that force that makes me take a super wide line there. So that force, like, if you go play Motorfest and you pump that up, that force is gonna be humongous. And controlling the car, and you know, the car, it just kind of like unnaturally fast. It's gonna turn between these forces going from left to right, and you just gotta catch it with the steering before things go south. And then suddenly, when you're just trying to take a smooth corner in Gran Turismo 7, and you are used to these forces pulling on the wheel all the freaking time on the car, from a thing like a Motorfest in a drifting car with these assists set on high, suddenly taking a smooth corner and catching a little spin, it's not that bad anymore. It's not that bad. Maybe I should upgrade the software in my steering wheel. It feels quite twitchy. Okay, I think I got quite nicely to the outside there. Okay, yeah, that was a nice. That was. Oh no. Brake enough here, upshift full. I just slammed the full gas here, I didn't even care. And it worked. And when you feel comfortable enough, you can just tap the gas a little bit while turning. Just try to make the car rotate. I guess that could be a thing. Just don't overdo it. It is quite a slippery slope. You have to be very gentle if you're gonna do that, especially with a car like this, I think. I don't actually know what I'm talking about, even though I may sound confident while I say this. Okay, nope, that's gonna be a small penalty. Yep. If it wasn't, I would be mad, honestly. That would be very weird if it wasn't. So, because it's a penalty, I'm gonna serve it now? Yeah, I'm gonna serve it now. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Without that penalty, maybe. But I still would have to take the corner somehow, so maybe I was not that close to a best lap as I thought. Okay. Nope. Second gear is still a spin zone, Okay. No, spin zone, man. Be aware of the spin zone. Really aware of the spin zone. Super gentle. This is a wild beast. Honestly, I guess this is one of the greatest exercises I could do for myself, for my brain. Does have an extremely fast car with really high rev that's gonna spiral out of control if I don't give it just the right attention, because that's sort of how my brain feels most of the time. If you have similar experiences, I guess this channel is for you. Because one of the ultimate goals of mine is to create just, I don't know, like some sort of community, some sort of gaming community where people can just relax and just hang out with each other, you know. Sometimes you come home from work and, you know, you're in that point of your life where you don't really have that many friends, or maybe you live alone and you're in a new city and yeah, you just don't really have people to hang out with, and it feels really nice to have a group of friends that you maybe don't know, but you can just hop on a Gran Turismo or Phasmophobia or something and just go do something like that together. I feel like that's quite therapeutic in that moment. I mean, maybe seeing people would be better for you, but I mean, you gotta work with what you have, no? Sometimes it ain't that easy to just find a person that's easy to talk to or fun to talk to or just a friend in general. Hey? And I feel like moving like friendships into the online zone has become just like much more common these days. People don't mind it as much. There's so many spaces online to do that. But I guess the community in those spaces has to work a little bit on making sure that it's a fun place to be. That there are not too much rules, but that there are some rules applying, that people are not just doing like whatever there and saying whatever to each other. I don't know. Something to think about when you can't fall asleep. Some people count sheep, some people think about how to build gaming communities. Ay, porco dio. Well, this is challenging. Let's try a race, why not? I mean, probably not the best time here, but yeah, 30,000. I mean, I guess it's okay. Okay, and I'll probably have more time to just put in some laps because of timing. Okay. Actually 3 minutes. Alright, well, 3 minutes then. This one is finished. Boy. Looking snazzy, yeah. Nice. I really like that display. Cannot count the number of times I've said that. And yeah, after the first race I'm gonna see like How should I adjust my brake balance? Ah, come on. I think I'm gonna change the settings on my wheel a little bit. It's jolting around quite a bit, like you know, like these micro force feedback moments. Yeah, I'm pretty slow. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. We'll see how that's gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at 1. Honestly, don't really need that much force in the wheel, especially in these long ass races. 10 laps, fuel consumption rate, 6 times tire wear, minimum pit stops. Wait, did I set up my tires? Did I set up my tires? What are the tires allowed? Wait, what? Okay, that was a bit of... that was a bit of a rash start, okay. 10 laps. Mediums. Are they... Is everyone on... I hope everyone is on mediums. That looks a bit funny. Oh, that guy's in a Corvette. Okay. Yeah, it is a nice car. Dodge Viper. Definitely gotta use the slipstream here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Pichulin! Oh my god, what a cunt. What a cunt. I mean... Phew. Why does this keep happening, like, all the fucking time? Yeah, fucking penalize me. Man, Gran fucking Turismo. Sometimes it's hard to keep your cool here. Sometimes it is quite hard. Yeah, can't take it too seriously, yeah. Can't take it too seriously. Now we're alone here without the pack, that's nice. No drag for me. I was already slower without being alone out here. Man, gotta love Gran Turismo, especially in this moment. I mean, there's a guy, maybe we could piggyback with him. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I braking in that corner? Dude, that's not a braking corner. Just go to third. There's no sense to try and... I am having the best lap out of everyone. Don't make sense. That don't make sense. Everyone is... okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay. It does seem like we are pulling in on that guy. I mean, that's good. Yeah, not the fastest. No braking. No braking. Thank you. Okay, maybe... oh, okay, I am starting to understand my mistake there. Oh, and here as well, yep. Just, why do I care about the person behind me so much? Fucking, because that mother trucker before slammed me, that's why. Yeah, but I gotta take that corner wider, so much wider. Yeah, I gotta... well, this is not a fun race so far. Truly isn't. I mean, I get to ride at least, but... goddamn, man. I think I've resigned, man. Yeah. Frick this. This is no fun, man. No fun. So I guess, I don't know. This week in Gran Turismo sucks balls. Truly does. I guess I'm gonna go play something else. This is really boring. What am I gonna do? Maybe I could go do some Nürburgring. Then I have to change the description of the stream again. Which means restarting the stream. Oh man. Nah, bro. Nah. Bye. At least the song is quite fun. What are these actually? I thought there was some challenges or something. Where are the challenges? You know, I saw this screenshot with some green design, and there was a lot of challenges there, but I cannot seem to find it now right now. Co-streamers wanted, what? No, I am co-streaming right now, whatever that means. Is it somewhere here? I don't know. Online time trials. This one, oh yeah, that's gonna be hard as well. Are these all of the challenges? I guess it is. Okay. I mean, if I keep going through Dragon Trail, I may end up in C-Class again, but this shit boring.